Good day guys, this is your tutor engineer. Today we're continuing with grade 8 geometry, which is part of paper 2. So let's start with today's lesson. Write down the values of the unknown angles in the diagram below. You must give your answer. You must give a reason for your answer. Okay, let's start with the first question. Here you have a triangle. To be specific, it's an isosceles triangle. So an isosceles triangle has got two sides which are equal. If this angle is theta, that means that angle is also theta because you're dealing with an isosceles triangle. So that will be your reason. And then you can say from here theta plus 90. So all your angles of your triangle are 180 degrees. The reason is the sum of angles of the triangles. So you'll have 2 theta plus 90 is 180. So basically from here, you'll be solving for theta. So theta is 45 degrees. Okay, that should be the answer to the first question. Then the second question, you have B, you have 80, you have 23 degrees. They are all on a straight line. So basically here it's B plus 80 plus 23. They're 180 degrees. The reason is they are all in a straight line. So from here you'll solve for B. 80 plus 23 is 103. So you'll take 103 to one side and change the sign to be negative, and then the answer would be 77 degrees. Okay, let's go over to the third question. Basically you have 114. That means x will be also 114. The reason, you'll say they are vertically opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles. So, and also since you've got two parallel lines, x is equal to y, meaning y is also 114 degrees. The reason is alternating angles. Alternating angles are equal. And then for z and y, they are both on a straight line. So here you'll have z plus y, which is 114, is equal to 180 degrees. The reason you'll say it's supplementary angles. Then z is 180 minus 104. That means your z is 66 degrees. So that's it for the third question. Let's go over to question 10.1. The question says which lines are not parallel. So let's look at this figure. It's a four-sided figure. You can see that this angle and that angle, they sum up to 180 degrees. It means they are co-interior, right? If they are co-interior angles, meaning those two lines are parallel, AB and DC, you can do the same thing even with 70 and 110. They will give you the sum of 180 for the same reason of co-interior. However, when you're looking in this direction, you'll find that 120 and 70 degrees will give you 190 degrees, right? They don't give you 180, which means AD is not parallel to BC. You can do the same likewise with this direction here, where you have 60 and 110, they'll give you 170. So 170 is not 180, so it means in this direction AD is not parallel to BC. So that's it for 10.1. Let's go over to 10.2. Calculate the value of x. We're also dealing with an isosceles triangle. So this one will be x. Since these two lines are equal, the reason is we are dealing with an isosceles triangle. Okay, and then from here, you can determine the value of x by saying 46 degrees is an exterior angle. That means 46 is equal to x plus x, an exterior angle. And you'll say an exterior angle is equal to the two opposing angles of the triangle. So 46 is 2x divided by 2, both sides. You'll find that x is equal to 23. Degrees. Okay, let's go over to the last question for today. Calculate the values of x and y with reasons. Okay, let's look at the value of x. So you can see that since EC is parallel to AB, this angle, all of it is equal to 110. The reason is alternating angles. So x plus 50 as a whole is equal to 110. The reason would be alternating angles, right? So solving for x, from here you'll have 110 minus 50, meaning x is 60 degrees. And then let's come to y. You can see that y plus 2y plus 50, that will give us 180 degrees. So you'll have 2y plus 50 is 180 degrees. The reason is sum of angles of the triangle. So 3y is equal to 180 minus 50. So here you'll have 130, then divide by 3, both sides. We'll find that y is equal to 43.33. So it's 43.3 degrees. So that is your answer for y. Okay, so we've come to the end of our last question of today's lesson. So if you like today's lesson, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned on the next lesson. Cheers.